Hi, I'm Roger, and welcome to my latest creation, life. The only way to experience my beautiful experiment is while huddled in a fragile meat suit that requires constant food and protection. You can either scavenge and hunt in the wilderness, or you can scavenge and hunt in society, which is a nicer way of saying you can rob and murder. But don't worry, I've created a third option. Pages with faces drawn on them. If you have enough of these, you can exchange them for anything. Don't have any of these pages already because your parents were too lazy to inherit and pass along generational wealth? Don't worry. You can still get them just by doing stuff. I call it a job. And you'll need to have one pretty much every single day of your life until your fragile meat suit finally gives up. First, there's table jobs. Jobs where you sit at a table. You'll look in front of you and you'll push down at squares for anywhere from 1 to 2/3 of your entire day. It may sound repetitive, but the exact order in which you push these squares can make somebody, not you, an embarrassment of pages with faces.
When I finish pushing squares, I drive home and relax by sitting at a different table and pushing the same squares, but in a different order.
A well-earned rest. You might think it'd make more sense for you to press those work squares from your house and save a few hours driving from one table to another, and save your crotch from tightening uncomfortable cloth around it every morning. But the people who distribute pages with faces already committed their face pages to paying for a building full of tables. So they're damn well going to make sure you're sitting in it.
It's all right. The office is where I socialize and maybe even find love.
It's true. You'll sit so close to other meat suits, it'll feel like a butcher's fridge or a prison. You'll love talking with other table workers simply because though we plop you in the table room for 8 hours a day, we can never think of enough stuff to fill those hours.
But it's somehow worse than working.
It sure is, friend. So maybe you'll instead become a blue-collar worker? Member of the working class? What do people like you like to be called? I don't want you to be offended.
Why would I be offended?
Because we all look down on anthropomorphic labor donkeys for some reason.
Hey!
What I'm saying is, you can specialize in what I call hand jobs.
Hey!
Jobs where you work with your hands. These jobs involve selling your body, but not in the fun, lucrative way, just in the low-paying, physically demanding way.
At least my job keeps me fit. Muscles grow when you strain them. All other parts of my body will deteriorate though. My neck, my back, my elbows. Damn it if I don't look good doing it.
And that's if you don't take a type of hand job that damages you extra.
Well, can you offer me any kind of protection from all that?
That's with us protecting you. Everyone thought robots would do all the exhausting, dangerous stuff by now. But aren't you relieved that didn't turn out to be the case and you still have your hand job? If there's any job we'll replace with robots, it's actually... people jobs. The kind where you deal with people. Maybe you take things from one side of the room and deliver them to the other side, like in a food place. Maybe you touch things with a machine so another machine can add up prices. It's a job so pointless, we increasingly just let customers do it themselves.
Hey, I am not that replaceable.
Even if the machines and apps we build to replace you aren't as good at the jobs as you are, people will still prefer them to you.
Because they're cheaper?
Oh, no, it's hard to get much cheaper than $7 an hour. It's because they don't like you. They forget anything good you do.
I'm not the bad guy here. It's the customers who are awful.
Of course, they're stressed out, trying to wring the most out of what little time they have not working, all the while knowing within just a few sleepless hours, they'll be back at their table or swinging a sledgehammer or dealing with horrific customers of their own in an Ouroborosian cycle of entitled sadness.
There's got to be more to life than that.
There is. Maybe you'll find something creative, something that gets your blood pumping, something that truly leaves your mark on this world.
Like me, I love what I do.
For now.
But the only way you can keep doing what you love is by commodifying it and turning it back into a job like everyone else's. You'll no longer choose to do it, you must do it.
You no longer decide how to do it. You'll do it the way we tell you.
We could hire you to sing songs to kittens while eating peanut butter cups, but give us 2 months, and we'll have you loathing every delightful minute.
Well, forget you then. I will do my art my way on this side until it finds an audience.
That's a great idea. All you'll need is some simple job, just temporarily to pay the bills for a little while, until your passion becomes a career.
That's what I did 20 years ago.
Hey, speaking of paying the bills, just how many face pages do you get for facilitating what we do?
Wow, way more than we give you.
It's fair though, because you're making as much as we let you think you're worth.
Otherwise, you'd never agree to work.
And like I said before, there are other ways of getting food.
I've been Roger, by the way. And while you're out here job hunting, I'm hunting too. For the most dangerous game.
Okay. Hold on. This is good.